Hello, I am Ines of Teichswimmer, and I say hello to you in the middle of August 2025. This is my favorite hobby at the moment, fishing out small stuff. This year in Middle Europe we had a lot of rain in July. So that's why today, in the middle of August, high summer season, we are proud to present a very full to the surface Swimmteich. What's a Swimmteich again? It's a natural pool that works without any technical units, without chemicals, and without any plants. So this just to remember.
Your channel for Swimmteichs. Nature in your garden and water that's alive. Enjoy watching.
As I mentioned, we are in the middle of August and I cannot remember any year that in August our pool, our Swimmteich was full to the edge. Today it is, this year it is, and of course it makes you happy because swimming is wonderful, but we had a very bad July. I have to admit. The advantage of this was absolutely unusual for the beginning of July. We heard in the weather forecast that there will be a lot of rain the coming week. So Christian decided to suck out the detritus because rain was expected. So he did, and as I mentioned before, our Swimmteich is full, so it had that rain that was forecasted and we could fill it up easily. And he tried to suck out as much as possible. So the effect is that we have very little stuff on the bottom of our deep zone. So that makes it quite easy to broom, because if you broom down the stuff, the dust as I always call it, if you broom down the dust, if there's a lot of stuff already down there, then of course it gets raised a little bit, and that makes the water turbid for a while. But as there is nothing down there at the moment because of our suction, it's very easy to broom down everything. It just stays there and it rests and it's good. Because of this, because of sucking out in beginning of July, we also have this beautiful turquoise color, because we keep brooming down the dust, and that makes that wonderful color that I like so much. Yeah, of course, please tell us, how do you do that? Do you suck out before the rain comes, or do you have special dates? Yeah, we are happy if you write to us in our comments. The summer, especially this summer, we are very much enjoying because of the fullness, of course, and summer is the time of relaxing. There is nearly nothing to do, especially if you have a skimmer or if you don't mind what is floating on the surface. And there is very little input from outside during the summer. That's why it's the relaxing time, the enjoying time, nothing to do with the maintenance. From time to time, of course, I take my fishing net and I take out the dust, because sometimes, nearby they mow the meadows, and then the dust from that grass, it gets into our water, but it's easy to remove, actually. Of course, it's different from location to location. We, as I mentioned 100 times, we have a lot of input from the surrounding. There are trees with leaves, as I mentioned, the dust from the agricultural actions near us, and we have Also now already coming the apples that fall from the tree. Last week we had a storm, and there was a big part of our apple tree just broke down under the weight of the apples. And of course at that time we had a few leaves and apples in the water, but as soon as we removed them, or even before, it didn't harm the water at all. But of course, if something like this happens, you should take the organic stuff out of the water so that it cannot rot inside the water. We will still enjoy the next weeks with little work. Before then, in autumn, we have to start to install our net against the leaves. But at the moment, nothing to do. So this is what we wanted to share with you. And now we will show you some underwater videos that we will make now, that we will shoot now. We want you to see the liner after 8 years. Our Swimmteich is 8 years old, and we are not very penibel. We are not very accurate. We are not stressed if some leaves are floating on the surface of our water. We are not stressed if there are some marks, some biofilm on the liner, and that's why we never ever really cleaned our liner. There are a lot of people who do that, and it's fine. It doesn't make any harm to the water if you clean or if you don't clean. Of course, it's a biofilm, but there's biofilm all over, so it doesn't matter if you clean your steps or your stepping stones. That doesn't matter at all if you remove the biofilm from there. As I said, we prefer to see the life in the water. We prefer to have the feeling, to enjoy natural water, and that's why we don't mind about those stains and marks on our liner. But anyway, they are there, and we will show them to you now. And as usual, I ask you to give us a thumb up if you liked the video, and please subscribe to our channel so that we can continue to make videos for you about swim teichs in general and ours in special. Thank you.